Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. How are you? Just wanted to hop on here really quick. I had a couple of goals. So, all right, they're notifying viewers that I'm live. Awesome. So, I am not going to be on here too long because I'm getting ready to take my walk and it's already 6 o'clock in the evening on the East Coast. But I just wanted to address a couple of things. One, I had in my post, in this post, that they have a thing where you can send roses or whatever, but I would like to bring awareness, you guys, to let's get some relief going to help these people through the hurricanes that have been involved in the hurricanes and the floods in Florida and North Carolina. I'm actually in Virginia in the mountains, so we didn't get a lot of rain, but I'm close to North Carolina. I've actually been to Chimney Rock before and all those areas where people got really, really devastated. So I just wanted to kind of get on here and, remind you guys in all of this political and stressed out environment that we live in right now. Again, we need to focus. We need to come together. We need to do something to help we live in right now. Again, we need to focus. We need to come together. We need to do something to help. So, more creators want to co-host. Hey, I don't know how to do that yet. So this is my third live, and I really have to go through and figure out how to do all the things. So I'm not going to have anybody on right now. I just wanted to say that I appreciate you. Hey, Karen. Hey, Ernest. Hey, Alma. Hey, I actually have a webinar to do later. Hey, Ernest. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Mary. Hey, Jan. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Kendallin. Hey, Patty. So anyway, only two things I wanted to talk about, and that is, first of all, that we really need to join together, see what we can do to help the hurricane and the flood victims. I know I've been talking about it. And I also wanted to address for the last time these people with the girl lady from the other page, the black lady with the blue hair or whatever, about who I'm voting for. If it's not painfully obvious yet, I'm voting for Kamala. See how you say that? You say Kamala Harris. I don't care who you vote for. It doesn't matter right now. I posted a video on my page the other day about a young lady that's in Appalachia. And she was saying, a lot of times people don't know a lot about the people in the mountains, and it's not far from where I am. They don't really deal with the government at all. So they're not Trump supporters, they're not Harris supporters, they're not Biden supporters. Some of them are. Not saying everybody. I'm just saying quite a few of them. They don't get involved in politics, right? Like a lot of other people in different areas of the country and different religions and stuff like that. They just don't really get involved in politics. And even if they did, this is not this is not the time to worry about who's voting for who. But I just wanted to make that point short. I'm going to say this real quick because last time I went live, I did a whole thing about that whole post that I was racist and all this other stuff, right? So I want to address it in one thing, because the way these lives work, right? After I finish this live, TikTok does save it, but I have to go in and edit it and cut out little pieces that I would want to repost as a shorter video. Like if you see my videos down below or however you're seeing this. And I don't know how to do all the things on TikTok yet. I'm new to TikTok. I've been doing social media for years. I have Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube and all that good stuff. Hey, Woody. Hey, Good Time. Hey, Running Milk. I got to get my glasses on. I'm sorry, y'all. So I'm going to address that real quick so I can cut out that chunk of this, and then I'm going to go back to what I want to talk about. So number one, when Black people say you're not invited to the cookout, for anybody who still doesn't know, it basically means there are places, I know nobody can believe this. There are really places in this country, my beautiful, wonderful country, the United States, where black people are not invited to the cookout unless they're going to be the cookout. I think y'all know what I mean. There's only certain things and words I can say on this platform because they don't allow you to say everything. They will basically get rid of your content. That's why I say it like that. So for the lady who said I was talking in circles, hopefully that clarifies that. I cannot say some of the words I would like to say. I'm not the R word. I have white, black, Hispanic, Indian in my family. Even have a half black, half Chinese sister-in-law. Love her to death. Okay, so that myth is done. Thank God. The other thing is, the reason we say that is because of the people that do not like us, okay, that you won't be invited to the cookout. It is an inside joke. Everyone is not going to get it. Like how they used to say back in the day, it's a black thing you wouldn't understand. It kind of is, but you get it. You know, if you know, you know. Okay, now you know who I'm voting for. I already told you. So just in case you still don't understand who I'm voting for, I already told you. Go back. Last thing, I don't know that woman, never met that woman, don't even know how she ended up in my news feed, but I said what I said, I stand by what I said. I'm talking about the people hiding under the bed sheets, running around here talking about who's not going to replace them and all that. Hey, you, Keith, Trump, Pennsylvania. All right, buddy. You go. See, this is exactly what I'm saying. See, this guy just came and he's like voting for Trump, and that's awesome. See, I'm a real patriotic American. I believe that every single person in this country who wants to vote, first of all, I believe everybody who can vote should vote. That's number one. Secondly, I believe you have the right to vote for whoever you want to. If it's Trump, if it's Harris, if it's some third party candidate, if you just want to write in your grandpa because he's awesome and vote for him, you get to do that in this country. And I think that's a beautiful thing. So, just like I said, for the people that didn't get it, I can't keep going back over it. So I'm going to take this chunk out of this video and I'm going to put it on my page and it'll be pinned at the top. So everybody who still wants to talk about that woman or whatever, feel free. I'll be redirecting your comments to watch that video so you'll be able to go, all right, she did say that like 88 times already. Okay, so hey, I don't care who likes me, who doesn't like me. If you don't know me, my name is Kara Revels Crittenton, aka Coach Kara, Miss Success. I have been in business pretty much all my life since I was like 5 years old. My dad set me up with my first little shoe shine business. And a lot of people who are voting for people, their parents set them up in business. Some people set them up in a little shoe shine stand like my dad did. Some people's parents gave them millions of dollars. And millions of dollars in real estate. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, if I had millions of dollars in real estate to give to my kids, I'd give it to them. Well, I'd make them earn it, but they still would get it. You get the point. So, yeah, okay. I don't think I can dwell on that topic anymore because we've got people out here that are really struggling, that are really trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do. There are people still trapped on the mountain. I know you've seen these different conspiracy theories and things like that, and I already addressed this as well. Yes, they initially do get $750 from FEMA. When I was in the flood in South Carolina, like almost 10 years ago, we got $700 and something right away. That was for our immediate needs. Now I know there's rumors being spread that if these people take this $750 FEMA money, they're not going to get any more money. And that's ridiculous. That's not how it works, guys. It's not how it works. And guess what? If that were true, do you know who would have had to make that? Who would have had to come up with that and make it a law? It would have been our current members of Congress. Go look them up. I'm not going to say who's Republican, who's a Democrat, who's an independent. I'm just going to say those would be the people that would have to make the decision because this is not the president, the vice president, the Speaker of the House, what's his name, Johnson. None of them get to make those laws. They don't make the laws. Go just look it up. I don't want to get into a whole history lesson, but point is that That's not true. And people, if you care, I don't care if you care about me. I don't care if you like me. I don't care if you're just on here to see who is this girl that the lady with the blue hair was talking about. Okay, I don't care. I don't care if you know me. I don't care if you've known me for years. I don't care if you're brand new. But if you're brand new, thank you. If you're following me, thank you. If you support me, thank you. If you don't support me, that's okay too. See, this is America where we get to support people or not support people. We get to like people or not. I mean, you can not like people anywhere in the whole world, but in this country, we can literally just be like, you know what? I don't like that person, so I don't have to deal with them. You know how many people are on TikTok? Millions, probably billions. I don't have to look up the stats, but a lot of damn people. So you don't have to watch me. You could go somewhere else and watch somebody you're interested in or not. But I appreciate you being here. I really do. But it's time out for the nonsense, okay? I think, like I said, if you didn't get it, if you missed where I said about the cookout, if you missed why I said what I said, go watch my other videos. I'm going to take a little snip of this one and I'm going to put it up, and then you will all, from now on, be redirected there, okay? It's awesome. Now, back to what I'm talking about. Back to the real point of what the hell is going on, right? People are being lied to, and they're giving them this misinformation, and these people are scared. They're already in a terrifying situation. They're already in floods. A lot of people see, the thing about the U.S., just a history lesson, because I know I have people on here that are from all over the world. The thing about the U.S. is the state of Texas, right? Just so y'all know, one state can fit, the country of France can fit inside the state of Texas 7 times. I grew up in Texas as a kid, right? Okay. And then my dad was in the Air Force, and then we got out and blah, blah, blah. And then we moved to Philly because a lot of our family was in Philly. Okay. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, so a lot of places here in this country, they already don't have a lot of things. Some by choice, some by just life, like life. This is the wealthiest country in the world, but we know there's a lot of really poor people here. There's a lot of really poor people in a lot of countries. It doesn't matter who. Listen, when Trump was president, there were poor people. when freaking George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, pick who you want to pick, was here. Okay, good for you, Trucker Joe. Hopefully he will make America great, but not as president, because America's already great. But I appreciate you. And that's another conversation for another day, right? Because, see, when black people here make America great again, as much as we love our country, what you're talking about is more than likely, I don't know, I invite you to leave me a message, Trucker Joe. Is that Trucker Joe? Put my glasses on. Make sure I got you right. Yeah, Trucker Joe. And leave me a message, and maybe you and I can come on and do a live one day, and I can tell you why when black people here make America great again, we don't think that America is not a great country. So let's clear this up for y'all too. Let me clear that up. We do not think that America is not a great country. I've lived a lot of places in the world. My dad was in the Air Force, so I traveled a lot as a kid, and as an adult, I've traveled a lot of places, and I've lived different places in the world, right? I don't want to live anywhere else, maybe Canada, but I don't want to live anywhere else. This is my country. I was born here, right? People brought me here. People brought my ancestors here, right? And so we don't necessarily know when you talk trucker jokes. I'm assuming that you're white. When you thought America was great for everybody. See what I'm saying? It's not that we don't have a great country, because we do. But when you're talking about make America great again, for black people, because some of y'all think it's we don't appreciate or we don't love our country and all that. And that's not true, because my family members went to war and fought and everything else for this country, just like a lot of you guys may have. And so what we mean is, from the time this country was conceived until 1870, whatever the exact date was, when the Emancipation Proclamation was passed, right? Black people were enslaved. They didn't bring slaves here. People said they brought slaves here. No, they didn't bring slaves. They brought doctors. They brought scientists. They brought mothers and fathers and astronomers and artisans. That's who came to this country. But long story short, we really should do a history lesson one day. So for those years, America was not great for slaves, unless I don't know what you would think would be great about that. Let's move a little further. Then slavery was over and we had Reconstruction, which you could argue probably was a pretty good time for some blacks in America when we were freed, because then we were able to get some things, do some things, right? But what happened is, if you look at Black Wall Street, go do a little research. I don't have time today. Go look up Black Wall Street. You will see that those people, including one of my ancestors, Hiram Revels, he was the first black senator or congressman. I'm sorry, it escapes my mind right now, but look him up again. Hiram. Hiram, Revels. That was one of my ancestors. He was a senator from Mississippi back in 1800 and something, right? But what happened is, as black people started to progress, somebody did not like it. They didn't like it because now you didn't have slaves, so you no longer had free labor. Then on top of not having free labor, now you had to pay people. It's just like now. I agree. We need intelligent immigration laws, right? But here's the facts, y'all. Growing up in Texas again, my dad had restaurants, my mom and my dad, and we used to actually, the people that owned the farms, they hired migrant workers, illegal, legal, I don't know. I just know we used to call them the migrant workers, right? They came with the seasons, they planted, and they harvested all the crops, right? Now, these people worked for the company. So whatever company they worked for, that company would pay for their lodgings, would pay for their hotel, their food, all of that, right? They didn't make much money. It was maybe, I don't even know how much it was. I know it wasn't much back then. It was like very, very little money. But it was a lot of money for them because they didn't have shit. They didn't have any money. They were like, there was no money and no opportunity in Mexico. Whether they're here legally or illegally, there was no money and no opportunity. So the rich farmers, right, that lived in Texas and these other border cities hire these people. You know why? Because no Americans that I know of, not one, white, black, Hispanic, we are not going to work if you live in the South, in the California heat, the Texas heat, the Georgia heat, the South Carolina heat, where I just moved from Virginia to South Carolina. None of us are going to go work on those farms in the heat and pick whatever they're picking right now, right? It could be oranges, or when I was talking about Texas, they were doing lettuce and onions. Me and my siblings thought it would be a great idea if we went and worked on the farm for a day instead of at the restaurant. And we only asked to do that once because those people worked hard. Okay. Now, the reason they don't pay them as much, and nobody I know now, if you want to go take a job and go see what they get paid, and not only do they not get paid much, but the money they get, see, this is the thing back in the day, if you know anything about coal miners, there used to be this song, St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go on my soul to the company store. If you don't like my video, get off my page. That part wasn't in it. But anyway, the company store is where you work for the company. The company owns the store where you buy everything, right? The company owns the house that you live in, or if you live in an apartment or whatever. That's why sometimes you'll see a lot of people from Mexico or other places, they all living together sometime. Not everybody. I'm talking about, when y'all talk about the immigration, that's what I'm talking about. Because it's too expensive to not all live together and pool all their resources, right? That's one. It's not safe. If you are somebody who hates Mexicans just because they're Mexicans, you don't know if they're legal or illegal. You just hate them because they're from Mexico, okay? Just saying. then it's not safe for them to live apart. They need to live together, right? That's like, I'm a black woman. I grew up in Texas in a little teeny tiny town called Bracketville. Look it up on the map. It's close to Del Rio. Okay. And we knew where to go, where to walk, where not to walk, who to talk to, and who not to talk to, right? Because we knew some of the people didn't like us. It was because we were black. They didn't care anything about whether I was a little kid or not a little kid. I was just black, and that's all they cared about, okay? I'm not saying that anybody on here is a racist. Heaven forbid, especially if you came from the blue hair ladies page, then I really truly don't believe you are a racist. Maybe you're a Trump supporter, but that does not equal racist, because Trump is not. Y'all want to hear a secret? Going to shock a lot of people. Trump is not really a racist. You know what Trump does? Trump is an opportunist. The only color he cares about is green. I used to be a big Trump fan. Really? I had a Donald Trump doll in my office, okay? And he used to pull the string and he would say, I have no choice but to tell you you're fired, okay? So I am no longer a Trump fan. I don't hate the man. I just don't agree with him. I think he's wrong. And what my problem with him is all of you that are on here that are real patriots that came from that ladies page or elsewhere that are Trump supporters, God bless you. God bless Kamala, comma, and then la, Kamala supporters. God bless anybody voting for whoever, or you're not voting at all. God bless you. Okay? But you got to understand that there's a lot of things, like right now, I'm not going, there's certain places. I was on a lady's channel the other day, white lady, today. She's a baby boomer travel person. I'm a boomer travel person, right? I'm the very tail end of baby boomers. And I love to travel. She was traveling to Italy. She was doing a solo trip. And I'm like, it's really sad, because I'm not going to say I can't go anywhere, but there are places in this world that just because I'm black, I'm not welcome. It doesn't matter who I am. I mean, they don't care. They just know that I'm black, and so I'm not welcome. So when I said she wouldn't be invited to the cookout, the people I'm talking about, sheets, putting people in trees, all that kind of stuff, those are the people I'm talking about. People that are just voting for Trump, go ahead. I don't care. I don't care who you vote for. My biggest thing really is people vote. Now, I want to go back to being upset about this misinformation with the whole FEMA thing, because I've seen today on several outlets, including for my Trump supporter friends that do watch Fox, they're even saying, well, they're kind of putting a lie on it. But I hope that at this point they are telling people that that's not true. They're not going to lose their homes. They're not going to not be entitled to getting their property restored. The government is not coming to take their homes because they accept $750. That's an initial payout. I took the $750 when I was in the flood. I think it was the $700, but whatever it was. I took the $700 when I was in the flood in South Carolina in 2015, almost 10 years ago. They never took anything from us. You don't have to pay that money back. That's what it's there for. That's what it's there for. So I hope that people will stop spreading that lie. I don't care if you don't like Harris. Okay, she's never been the president, so she never could make any law. She never could do executive authority or anything like that. She, even when Pence was vice president, Pence did not have the power to do just whatever the heck he wanted to do, or every vice president would just do whatever they wanted to do if they could do that. But they can't. They have to have the authority of the president. Not only they have to have the authority of the president, they have a job description. Just like when you go to your job, here's your task. If you're in HR, this is what you do. If you are a trucker like my boy Trucker Joe, here's what you do as a trucker. If you are whatever you are, they give you, here's your job description. These are the guidelines. This is for your position. You can't be the person who's like the cafeteria person and decide you see a sick kid that you're going to go in the nurse's office and start dispensing medicine, because that's not your role. So I don't want to give a civics lesson, but it's kind of like, come on, y'all, just think for 2 seconds. All I'm asking some of you to do is really just think. I don't know who's going to win the election. I'm not a psychic. I do believe it's going to be Kamala, and I hope it is. But if Trump wins, guess what? When he won before, yeah, a whole lot of stuff went left. Left in a bad way, I mean. And we're still here. We're still all here. We're still all here. We still all get to vote again, right? If he wins, he wins. There's going to be unhappy people either way. But I really want to help you guys to understand, and not even help you because, I mean, I'm not saying it like people aren't smart, because y'all are smart. I'm saying we got to have a little more common sense and just a little more compassion and just a little more give a damn. Because it's just crazy that people could really be telling people that are in harm's way right now, don't take that $750 because the government's going to come and take it back from you. They're going to take your house. They're going to take your property. It's a bunch of BS. They're not doing any of that. They didn't do it when I got my money. They didn't do it to the people that were in Katrina, and they're not going to do it now. And if they were to do that, it is the current Congress. Go look them up. I'm going to tell you, people in the majority of that group of people, the awesome Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's all enough. That's probably all you need to know. Okay. If you like her, you like her, but you know her mindset and you know her politics. Okay. Like I said before, Trump's not a racist. He's an opportunist. He would rather not come out and say people like the KKs and the people that are putting people in trees are bad people. He won't say that. You know why? Because they support him. They endorse him. They give him more votes. Those are the people I'm talking about. Those people suck. And if you like them, then you suck too. But I would love y'all if you could just help get the word. If you don't like me, that's fine. Go make your own video. It's real simple. Some people are on TikTok and they just watch. So go find somebody that you like that's telling the truth to these people about what's happening so they will take the emergency relief. FEMA is saying that people are calling them terrified to take the $750. They're going into communities where people don't have cell service, but somebody who got some misinformation told them don't take the money. Come on. Just like, let's get the real truth out. See, we can vote. We're going to vote in a few more weeks anyway. So it doesn't matter. But let's get the truth out now. Let's help people now. Let's do what we can do now. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I have a webinar to do in a little bit. Because if you are on here, if you follow me, if you came from the Blue Ladies page, you may have seen some of my posts, and I teach people how to do digital marketing, and I've been in business since I was a kid, and I created a multi-million-dollar corporation. We started in my bedroom and turned it into turned it into a multi-million-dollar corporation. It's real easy to find out if that's true or not. Just go to Google. Google is your friend. Google my name, and you can see. I'm not going to bore you with the details. What I am going to say is that I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I'm trying to make sure that the real information gets out to people, right? I'm reposting videos. So find somebody that you actually do like that's telling people, hey, that's a lie. They're not going to take your home. That's a lie. If you take that $750 that you need right now, today, go get it. Don't take my word for it. If you don't like me, if you think I'm whatever you think I am, don't take my word for it. Matter of fact, I encourage you to actually go look it up for yourself. If we had a lot more of that in this country, things would be a lot better. If we had some more, just go Google it. Just go Google it. Just go Google it. Just go look it up. Tell people the right damn thing. People are dying. Do you not understand that? People are literally dying. And we're worrying about whatever we're worried about. Because even the thing with the chick with the blue hair, I mean, she's a beautiful black woman. Don't get me wrong. I love women. I love women as a women's empowerment. I have a man. I and if I didn't, I'm just saying I love women. I love black women. I love women's empowerment. I speak about women's empowerment. I do different things around that, but I'm just saying like that post she made and called me out or whatever she was doing. I don't really know what she was doing because again, no comment that people have left on my page have I deleted. Only comments that got deleted were comments on TikTok where people were calling me the N word. Great way to prove you're not the R word by calling me the N word. Some people are so smart. Um, but I haven't deleted anybody's comments. Go look at the comments. I've been responding. If they send me messages, which I've got tons of messages, I respond to the messages. I stand behind what I said. Okay. I just want us to get real information. So again, if you don't like me, cool. If you don't trust me, if you don't believe me, whatever, go look it up. Google it. Find a content creator that's telling you the truth. Even if you watch Fox News, which is the F word, even if you watch Fox News, they do have some commentators on there that are independents. Like I'm an independent voter, so and they have some people on there that are Republicans that also are more concerned with the truth getting out than saying, well, I'm a Trump supporter, I'm a never Trumper, or whatever they call themselves. Some support him, some don't. Okay. They're more concerned with the truth getting out and that these people get the help that they need. So they're going to tell you, hey, it is a lie. Please, please, please tell your friends, tell your family that, let me see what this says here. I really wish I knew how to do the message part. I'm going to figure it out, y'all. Hey, Beach Bread. Hey, Maria. Hey, Rebellion. Troom. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Bobby Queen. Hey, my mom's name was Bobby. Hey, CG. Hey, Evelyn Copeland. Hey, Tina Hockenberry. Hey, Nathan Spencer. Hey, hi, bunch of things. Trump 2024. Good for you. Vote for whoever you want. Again, it's more important that you vote than who you vote for. Well, I mean, that's just what I'm saying. Hey, Bear. Hey, Fizz W. Hey, Marlene. Hey, Gone Forward. Hey, Scotty. Good for you. Vote for Trump. Vote for whoever you want to vote for. Again, that's not, somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. Somebody will be happy, somebody will be sad. We'll know, prayerfully, people won't be doing a bunch of stupid stuff, and we'll know the results, like, after the election, like it's supposed to happen, and not, if somebody loses, they're going to just be doing God only knows what, because right now, this country, and hey, if you want to blame it on Biden, if you for some reason think that Kamala could have done something that vice presidents aren't allowed to do by the Constitution, do that too. But again, like I said, if you don't, I'm opening a big can of beans and we're going to, history will be on all week. Hey, Trucker Joe. You know what? I don't mind if we're on all week. I mean, like I said, I'm not a historian. I'm not a political scholar. I'm not a constitutionalist. I'm just telling you what I know about Black people and our history and different things. And so I would love for you to come in. Has zero to do with color, every wave was place. Rack up. I think you are a little confused about what I was talking about. I'm talking about the Africans that were brought here from Africa to be slaves. We do know there were slaves in other countries, and we're not talking about that. So, anyway. Katie, Stan, Andrews, Stellar, Ronald, Virginia, TVC, Ducky, Credit King, Rachel, Virginia, Patrice, Larry Blades. Hey, Patrice, go ahead, vote for Trump. Do your thing, honey. Tim Williams, Taylor Swift, Harlem, James Hanna, Dolly Varney, Jay Lesko, Yeah, but back to you, Trucker Joe. I would absolutely love to have a conversation because, see, here's what I think. This is what I think. We are really more alike than we are different. I have two white grandfathers, white best friend, white family members, all this kind of stuff, right? My sons, I have sons, and two of them have white girlfriends. One has a Latina girlfriend. One has a black girlfriend. I mean, I really could care less because I have black, white, Hispanic, Indian, and Asian in my family, right? We got the United Nations, and we joke about it. So, um, but I think we need to have more conversations where we're just talking about, like, hey, you know what? Uh, we are more alike than we're different. Because, see, everybody in the whole entire world, I don't care where they're from, they want a safe place to live, right? They want food on their table. They want somewhere to sleep comfortably. And they want a better life for their children than they had, right? And then everybody wants love. So that's no matter where you are in the whole wide world. That's what everybody wants. I don't care if you're in the Africa, if you're in Central America, if you're in Mexico, if you're in the Netherlands, if you're freaking in Iceland. I mean, I got friends in Alaska. If you're in Russia, if you're in China, if you're wherever you are in this world, people, decent people. Now, some people are just crazy. We know it's cannibals and axe murderers and everything. I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about the KKs who are trying to take people out. I'm not talking about the people trying to put people in trees. I'm not too far away from Charlottesville, Virginia, where the whole thing went down, where the lady got killed and all of that stuff. But there were very fine people on both sides. See, that's where I have problems because the very fine people are not the people that were killing people, not the people that were doing that. So, yeah, I'm sure there were people marching for what they believed on both sides that were good people, but not the people that did the things that took somebody out of here. That was not good people. And anybody who says they were good people is not a good person. See how that works? Okay. I would love to have more conversations where we talk about race. We talk about it's okay to be different. See, it's okay for you to vote for Trump. It's okay if Trump wins for you to come back on my page and go, nanny, boo boo. You know, I wanted Trump to win and he did. Okay, I don't care. Um, but let's fix some of this stuff, right? Because even even with the blue lady, like her page, she's got a lot of people that are interested in whatever it is she talks about. I don't know. I didn't even watch the entire video that she did, and then I definitely didn't watch any of the follow-up videos that she posted about me. But she told people to come look for me, search for me, find me, whatever, and people did. And a lot of people invited me to the cookout, and I think that's awesome. I'm grateful. You're all invited to my cookout, as long as you're not KKs, you're not trying to put people in trees. I'll come on and have cookout. But we gotta just stop telling these lies, like just flat out lies. Like I said, people are out here literally dying because people want to say they're if you get that $750, they're going to take your house. No, they're not. They're not going to do that. They're not going to take your house. They're not going to take your land, and you don't have to pay the money back. You didn't have to pay it back when I got money back in 2015 in the big flood in South Carolina. People didn't have to pay the money back in Katrina and any other disaster. You don't have to pay the money back. Okay, so I hope y'all know that. Why won't Kamala help? What? Her name is T174. What I said a minute ago, and you can go do this because I'm not going into the whole Constitution. Go Google. Google's your friend. It's your best friend here. Anybody who has questions, go look up what are the actual powers of the vice president. Go look up what Pence could do. Because remember, see, a lot of Trump supporters, right? And I'm not saying that any of you guys are these people that were running around with a literal noose in the Capitol looking for Pence. I'm not saying anybody on this page did that, would condone it. I don't know. But they would really, the people that wanted to do that, they would have done it. They would have done it. No doubt in my mind. They would have done it. If they had caught him, they would have done it. And I think some of you know that to be true. I mean, it's sad, but we do know that they would have done just what they do to people like me, my complexion, my color, my race, black people with the trees. They would have done that to Pence that day. Do you not think that if Pence could have just made up whatever he wanted as vice president and said, okay, I'm just going to override the whole political system and do something? I don't even know what crazy thing they thought he could do, but let's just say, do you think if he could have done that, he wouldn't have done it? Of course he would have. So this is why you don't, again, you don't have to take my word for it. Look it up. Google, Google. Google these things. Go there and just type in, what are the powers of the vice president? What are the powers of Congress? What can the president do and not do? Google all of that stuff, right? And then come back. And then let's have an intelligent conversation. Instead of, hey, Amel, good for you voting for Trump. Okay, awesome. Hey, I'm glad everybody's voting. So many people. Trump all day. Good for you, Nicholas. No one called them good. I'm not exactly sure Joe is sending her. I'm sorry, y'all. This has got to be the best one. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to screenshot some of these comments because I haven't figured out. Do your own research. You're guaranteed to vote for Trump. That's never going to happen, sweetie. I'm sorry. Like I said, I used to be a Trump fan, but I am not now. So there you go. I'm not going to change my mind, just like you're not going to change your mind and vote for. Is anybody in here? Just curious. I did this on my Facebook page today. I'm just curious. Is anybody actually still not sure who they're going to vote for? Because that's somebody, she votes in bills presented by the president was the tiebreaker. That is why we're paying. Okay, good for you, Brian, right? Keep on going and keep looking up things, because as you're looking up things, you're going to see that the things that people are actually saying she can do, she can't do. Just like I gave the example, like there's a lot of things that Pence would have done if he could have done, but he couldn't do them because he wasn't the president. You need the approval of the president, okay? So let's go with that. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Walter. Hey, Ben. Hey, Palmer. Hey, Navy Life. Hey, Renee. Hey, BBR Witz. Hey, Blondie P. Hey, Navy Life. Hey, Maxine. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie Scott. Debbie Wine. Linda Gomez. Mary Vaughn Gums. I'm trying to get to these comments because now I'm starting to see some of them. I'm sorry, you guys. Like I said, I'm kind of new at this with the TikTok. So the TikTok. You know, I'm dating myself because I told y'all I'm at the tail end of Boomer, right? The TikTok. Okay, Janice Key, vote for everyone again. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Deb. Hey, Carly. Hey, Betty. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Ace. Hey, Hawkeye. Hey, Greg. Hey, Gypsy Gordon. 504 Lady Bell. Stephen. Vicky. Mary Catherine. You are a sister in Christ. Thank you, Mary Catherine. I appreciate that. Hey, Ashley. Hey, CBS Answers. Edits. Harris's Answers. Why 19 Hawkeye? Why would anybody need to? Well, okay, let me back up. Just like when I finish this live, right? TikTok doesn't save these live videos. Well, they save them, but only I can see them. Like, you can't. If I did this on Facebook, when I finish, it would still be there and people could come back and watch it later. The way TikTok works, which is why I addressed some of the issues I addressed in the beginning of this video, and I'm going to pull them out and make a shorter video that I'll refer people to. But you said, where's the statement that you made? Oh, dang, I lost it. But anyway, No, it's Trucker Joe. I am in the great state of Virginia. Just moved back up here from South Carolina, not too far ahead of the hurricane. Okay, Hawkeye said CBS edits Harris's answers. So what I was going to say, so when I finish this video, I can't just show the whole video, right? And if I talk for an hour, like the other night when I did the video, we were on for 2 hours. Okay. TikTok doesn't allow me to upload that whole 2-hour video. If they do, I don't know how to do it yet. Because like I said, I'm new to doing TikTok videos. So when you have a news show, right? It's just like when you, if you ever, I'm pretty sure everybody's read a book and then saw the movie, right? And you're like, man, the book was way better than the movie. Yeah, because a book, it might take you a couple of days, a week, however long it takes you to read a book, right? So you can put way more into a book than you can into a movie, which is maybe 2-3 hours long, right? Okay. It's just like CBS. Every news program edits things. But what I want to ask you, Hawkeye, is why would anybody need to edit Harris's answers? Because she's an intelligent woman. I mean, whether you like her or not, President Obama, Taylor Swift, Liz Cheney joined forces in supporting Harris. Well, it's 2024. Okay, hey, B Worthy. Awesome. So I'm just saving some of these comments, but why would she, whether you like her or not, right? And I know people want to go with this silly narrative that she's stupid. Clearly, she's not stupid. She's a prosecuting attorney. She was a district, all the things that she did, right? She's not stupid. You might not like her. People don't like Trump. A lot of things that Trump says are just because he's not really, he doesn't read a whole lot. A lot of people don't read a whole lot. But he's not stupid. Just because I don't agree with him, I don't think he's stupid. I don't think he's a racist. I think he uses people that are racist, like the KKs that support him, like the neo N-words that support him. I can't say the whole word out on here. So when the lady was saying I was talking in circles, maybe that's what she meant, because these social media platforms do not like you to say certain words. It's why the people whose comments were deleted, that were on my page, TikTok deleted them because a lot of people were trying to prove that they weren't racist, were calling me the N-word. I don't know how you make it make sense when it don't make no damn sense, but that's what they were doing. So anyway, so she's an intelligent woman. She's a smart woman. I don't care if you don't like her. You can't deny that she's smart. So why would anybody need to edit her answers? It's like there were no got you questions on the debates. You know what? The questions were like, do you believe Trump lost the election? Right? That's a simple question. Yes or no. You could just say yes or no. But see, J.D. Vance, who y'all remember, he was a never Trumper before. Okay, people can change their mind. I did. I used to like Trump years and years ago. But I liked him as a businessman because that's when I really thought he was a really great businessman. You know, we find out things differently at points or whatever. Or he wasn't the type of person I wanted to follow. Okay. Don't hate him. Don't hate anybody. I just don't agree with him. And I was laughing. Okay, so anyway, back to that. So there's no reason to edit comments for somebody who doesn't say stupid things and who's intelligent. Why would you? You may have to edit videos, of course. It's just like if Trump was doing an interview, right, and it got long-winded or whatever, and they went like 2 or 3 hours in the conversation. Well, when they put that on the news, they're not going to show you on the CBS News Tonight, Fox News Tonight, whatever news you watch. They're not going to show you 2 hours of this interview. They're going to show you like a couple of minutes of it. So if that's what you mean by edit, then yeah, you're right. Okay. This is the funny post I was laughing about, you guys. I'm sorry. Albert said, Joe Poseidon is sending the hurricanes. Now, I I just I can't get past the people that just don't really care, because you got to know that no one human being is sending these hurricanes. Okay, there's a lot of conspiracy theories about how the hurricanes happen, but if that's the case, then you would have to say that Biden, who I voted for, by the way, because I'm an independent, I vote for whoever I want to vote for. I don't have to vote just all Republicans because my whoever, grandma, grandpa, Uncle Ned did. I don't have to vote all Democrat because my dad and my cousin and my whoever did. I get to vote for whoever I want. That's the beautiful part about America. So that would be the same as saying that Bush sent Hurricane Katrina. Now, how did he do that? Yes, we have all this technology. Yes, there's a lot of crazy things going on. But for all my Christians, I'm a Christian. Read your Bible. Y'all know about Revelations? Do you know all the things that are supposed to happen before the end of times? I don't want to get all gloomy and doomy, but do you know all the things that are supposed to be happening and going on or whatever? Hey, Gums. Hey, Eve. Hey, Mary Vaughn. Hey, Linda Gomez. Hey, Debbie Scott. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Maxine. Hey, Blondie. Hey, Ben. Hey, Walter. Hey, Felicia. She votes in bills. Okay, thank you again for that, Brian Wright. You're another person I would absolutely love to have. Let's do a live together and let's talk about things, because like I'm saying, this is important. People just want to yell and scream and talk about why they're right. And May, you are all the things that you said, honey. You're not intelligent. If you're not a Christian, you're not a Christian if you vote for her. Okay. Well, you know what, Gina Burks 995? A lot of people feel like if you vote for Trump, you're not a Christian. A lot of people. I know people that think that, and I think that's just as ridiculous as what you just said. Y'all know Trump doesn't, for all the Christians, you know that Trump doesn't go to church and all of that, right? Okay, y'all know he doesn't go to church on Sundays and whatever. Like, a lot of people think if you don't go to church every Sunday and you call yourself a Christian, you're not a Christian. But that's not true. It's not true. A lot of people don't go to church. They still consider themselves a Christian, right? Now, the Bible says, don't forsake the assembly of the saints. That means don't forsake going to church or going to whatever gatherings with other Christians. Okay, so some stuff is just, I don't understand, and I don't even want to understand it. So thank you for your comment, Gina Burke, but it doesn't make sense. Because that would mean every single person that's voting for Trump is a Christian. If that's the case, are you telling me the KKs, and I can't say the whole thing, like I said, this platform doesn't like you to say words. If you want these freedoms, vote blue to save them for the young people. Absolutely. Hey, Helen, how are you? Helen Lewis. Hey, Michael. Hey, Steven. Hey, Max Harvey. Hey, user, whole bunch of numbers. Hey, Chunky. Hey, Lad the Baby Doll. Hey, Cindy Lou. Hey, Jesse. At least Trump believes in God. Okay, awesome, Breland. I don't know who you think doesn't believe in God. That's a confusing comment. Again, do you think that the people, putting people in trees who are voting for Trump, do you think they believe in God? Do you think they're good Christians? Do you think they're any of those things? No, they're just people. Do you really think that, I don't want to get into religion because, you don't talk about religion and politics. Do you really think that, I don't want to get into religion because, you don't talk about religion and politics. Do you really think that, I don't want to get into religion because, you don't talk about religion and politics. Do you really think that, I don't want to get into religion because, you You don't talk about religion and politics. Send me a message. Anybody who would like to join me send me a message. Anybody who would like to join me at some point and do a live. If you know how to do it, that would be great. Let me know because I haven't done it. I am new to TikTok. Even though I had an account for a couple of years, but I never used it. I got on here because I do marketing, and that's what I was using my TikTok for. And then somehow the lady with the blue hair got into my feed. I made a comment on her post. She decided to point me out in her comment and look at what she said or whatever. Because again, I did not listen to the video. When she started talking about black people and the cookouts and all this stuff, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, go back and watch the beginning of this video. I'm gonna save this live, and then like I said, the way TikTok works, I have to save it, I have to download it, then I have to clip little sections of it out to actually repost those sections. As far as I know, and I can download it and I can put it on my YouTube channel, which I probably will do, and then I will leave y'all a link to go to YouTube if you want to watch the whole video if you missed anything. Okay, I think that's what I'll do. I'm thinking about it right now, so if y'all see the wheels turning. Hey Joe, hey Red W Blue, hey Wanda, hey, and can y'all do me a favor? If you like what I'm saying and you would like to have more conversations, can you follow me? Can you leave me a heart? Can you leave me an intelligent comment? Can you message me? Please do not call me the N-word because I am not the one who will block you. That is TikTok. They do not like when people call you the N-word, especially the people trying to prove that they're not racist by calling me the N-word. I still don't get it. That one just blows my mind. Anyway, yeah, if you would like to do that, go ahead and just hit the little follow button or whatever it is. Give me a heart, whatever. Just let me know that this is the topics that I talk about interest you. And I have ways, like I said, I work online. I help other people work online. If that's something that you're interested in, let me know. I help people fix their credit. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. Like I said, I started a multi-million-dollar corporation. I know a little about business. I actually coach businesses and small businesses and things like that as well. And we got on here, started talking about this whole please stop lying to people about FEMA and about the $750 and telling people that are literally at death's door and dying that desperately need that $750. Stop telling them not to take it because the government is going to take their house and all that. How dare you? How dare you? I don't care who you vote for, right? Don't be stupid. Hey, Uzi, Trump 2025, baby, woohoo. Okay, good for you, sweetie. I think it's cousin. Yeah, vote for whoever you want. Again, I want people to vote. I don't care who you vote for. Lepsky Elise, hello, how are you? Bam, Roy, Diana, Tyndall, Lisa, Linda, Havana, Renda, Camille, AMC, Seth, Perry, Pamsy, Jane, John, Eric. Yeah, I don't even normally talk politics except with my friends and family. Someone doesn't, I don't know who you are, pal, but yeah, honey, go look up whatever it is you think I don't know, and then come on back and give me an intelligent, or message me and give me an intelligent, statement, because that's not a complete thought. I know you can't leave a whole lot of information here. You are PAU, I think it's Paw or Pal, Michael IDF2G. Someone doesn't know history. Okay. Yeah, leave me a message and let me know exactly what you're talking about. Go ahead and inbox me and let me know because, again, the way that, y'all can see the comments, I think, that You can only put a little bit of information. Liam, I am voting for Kamala. It's not Kamala. It's Kamala. It's really not that hard, so I don't know why people have a problem pronouncing her name. I could see if it was, something super duper long, but it's only literally, what is it, 2 syllables? Kamala. Okay. 3 syllables. You got me. That's what I'm voting for. I'm an independent voter. I get to vote for whoever I want to, just like you do. Don't know who you're voting for, but thanks for voting. LOL, no, not the guy I replied to. Oh, okay, not me, the guy I replied. Okay, cool. Yeah, you waved it. So, I was talking earlier about the African American black. I call myself black because I am the tail end of the baby boomers, y'all. So by the time it got to me, I think we were coloreds, Negro. When I came along, we were Negro. I was at the end of the Negro era. And then there were a lot of black people that wanted to say Afro-American, like the hairstyle, Afro-American. And then there were people that wanted to say black. And I was black when I understood, about what we call race, which we don't get into a whole conversation about why race is not really a whole thing. But, so I just never changed. I don't call myself an African American. I call myself black. I don't have a problem with anybody else calling themselves whatever. The young lady with the blue hair referred to herself as colored. And that's okay too. Call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. Call yourself a duck. I don't know. But let me get back to saying hi to some of y'all. Linda, Rita, Cheryl, Ruby. Again, if you like what I'm talking about and you would like to have more conversations like this, please go ahead and give me a follow. I would appreciate it. Send me a message. When that lady did that thing, I just was inundated with a lot of messages. So it did take me a while to respond to some people. The comments that you see in my page somewhere, you'll see some of them were like they're voting for Trump and whatever. And you can see what I responded back to. I have personally not deleted any comment. I went to go delete a comment that they had the N-word, but before I could get to it, TikTok already did it. Because they don't like you calling people the N-word, especially when you're trying to prove that you're not the R-word. Doesn't make any sense. But, so, again, Biden, Poseidon, whatever you want to call him, no, that old man is not in a factory somewhere like the damn Wizard of Oz, hiding behind the curtain making hurricanes. And I'm making light of that because it's just that comment to me was just so out there. But I'm not making fun of the fact that this video is going to end in a couple of minutes. And go ahead and leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a follow, send me a heart, do whatever, message me. And I'm going to try to download this video, reload it to YouTube, and then I will leave a link somewhere to let you guys know where you can watch the whole thing. Hey, Sherry, good for you. Vote for Trump, honey. Do your thing. Like I said, I'm an independent. I'm voting for Kamala. Vote for whoever you want. Just vote, because that's our right as Americans. It's all right. Okay. Hey, Danny. Hey, Gertrude. Okay, you guys, my video is getting ready to end, but I will come back on, and I will make another video. I actually have a training to do about the folks that want to learn how to do what it is I do, which is work online and be able to make money from home, especially. Hey, Linda, I'm sorry you just joined the conversation, sweetie. But definitely leave me a comment. Let's talk. Message me if you would like to. And I'm going to try to save this video like I've been saying. And that's about it. All right, I love y'all. I love everybody. Please, please, please get the word out. Again, if you don't like me, if you don't believe me, if you don't trust me, if you don't whatever, go find somebody that's objective that you will listen to and get the truth about what's going on with the $750 payments and stop scaring these poor people. I mean, my God, they They're already going through hell. They're already going through hell. Let's get the truth out to them so they can take care of their families. Okay, we can fight it all out at the ballot box. All right, so win or lose, somebody gonna be mad. I might be mad, you might be mad, but it is what it is. I didn't like when he won in 2016. 2016, I didn't storm nothing. Nope. So we don't do that. That's not what America's about. That's not what the best part of this country is about. And I hope nothing like that happens again. But all right, I love y'all. That's it. Ciao for now. If you want to catch up later, I'm going to leave some information. I'm going to have part of the training from this evening about making money online from wherever you are. I got a lot of baby boomers and Gen Xers, and you guys, need to know how to make some money online. Stop being afraid of technology. Stop being afraid of AI. If you can get on this TikTok and watch this, if you can get on this TikTok and make a comment or wave or leave a post or hi or whatever, if you can follow me, that would be great. But if you can do that, then you can make money from your phone, and it's not that hard. All right, y'all, let's get the word out, please, 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 about what's really going on to help these people. All right, I love y'all. God bless y'all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.